All, Vinod here from Entrance Engineering Academy. Before going into the video, I just want to say a few things about Entrance Engineering Academy. So, EEA is an online GATE preparation portal, and we offer full course for GATE ME and XE. In addition to that, subject courses are also available for ME, XE, CE, and PI. Engineering mathematics course is available for all stream, and in addition to that, we offer online test series for GATE ME and XE also. So this is our website. You can just check out so that you will get to know more about us. And in addition, we have our own Android app and also iOS app, and you can just go through that also to know more about our courses. Okay. And this is our last year, that is GATE 2021 result from XE. And now let us proceed to the video. And this video is taken from online video course of Endurance Engineering Academy. So I have taken a question from GATE 2008. Okay, so the paper which is asked by asked from IISc Bangalore. Okay, so this question is from a topic forecasting. Actually, if you just go and refer many previous year question books, okay, so you will be finding out many previous year question booklet, right, in the market. And if you search for solution for this particular question, either you won't find the solution, or you will find the solution which is not going to be that clear or not going to be that easy to understand for this question. But honestly, we can understand this question much more in a much better way. Okay, so for that only, I am just taking this question and I'm going to solve this question. So let us start solving the question. A moving average system. Okay, first of all, we need to understand what is mean by moving average system. Okay, so first of all, what is mean by moving average system or moving average method in forecasting? Honestly, the problems which has been asked in GATE in forecasting, they are a bit easy only, but this question is a bit tricky. Okay, so why it is, you will understand it. Okay, if you just pause the video and if you read the question, you will get to know about it, why it is tricky or why it is difficult. So first, let us understand what is mean by moving average system or moving average method. Moving average method means what? I taken some example here. Okay, so let us consider, I'm considering some 10 weeks. Okay, so first week, second week, third week until 10th week. And similarly, demand, I'm taking the actual demand variation. Okay, so this is the actual demand variation. I'm just taking it randomly. Okay, so let me talk about that F1T, F2T later. Okay, so let me just stick with this too. So what is mean by moving average method or moving average system? What I will do, for example, okay, suppose they are giving you 3 period moving average. Okay, 3 period moving average, which means you need to take latest 3 periods. For example, you need to find out forecast for 4. Okay, you need to find out forecast for 4. So what I will do, latest 3 periods I will take. So what are the latest 3 periods? 3, 2 and 1, right? So I will be taking these 3 periods and I will be finding out average for these 3 demands. Okay, so I'll be finding out average for actual demand of the latest 3 period. If it is 3 period moving average method. If it is 4 period, then I will take the latest 4. If it is 5 period, I will be taking the latest 5. If it is 2 period, I will be taking the latest 2. So this 3, 2, 1, that value, I'm going to take the latest actual values. Okay, latest actual values. I hope it is clear, right? Suppose they are giving you, you need to find out 8. Okay, for example, you need to find out forecast of 8th week. Okay, forecast of 8th week. What you need to do, for example, I will treat it as you need to find out for 5 period. Okay, 5 period moving average. Then what I will do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so these 5 values. Okay, so I will be taking 20, 25, 30, 35, 30, and I will find average of these 5, and that will be my forecast of 8th period. Okay, so in 5 period moving average. This is something which you already know. I don't want to explain in detail again, so I'm just giving you an idea, okay, how to do it. Now let us go for the question. A moving average system is used for forecasting weekly demand. Okay, so that is why I'm taking in weeks. Okay, these numbers are in weeks. And F1T and F2T are sequences of forecast with the parameters M1 and M2. Okay, where M1 and M2, where M is greater than M2. This is very important point to note here. Okay, so where M1 and M2 denotes the number of weeks over which moving averages are taken. Okay, so this line, I could say that it is a key line. It is a key line. Why? Let me explain. What is moving average method? If I said 3 period moving average method. And if I want to find out forecast for 4, okay, if I want to find out forecast for 4th period, I will take latest 3 period and I will find out average of, okay, I will find out average of latest 3 periods actual demand, right? If it is 5 period and if I want to find out for 8, then I will take latest 5 periods demand, okay, I will take latest 5 periods demand, I will find out average of that, that will be my 8th period's forecast, okay. Here also they are giving this value only, okay, here M1 and M2 are nothing but number of weeks, or in this case weeks. Why it is weeks? Because we are treating this generally we will be taking this as period, right? Here it is week, we are taking weekly values only, okay, so weekly value. So number of weeks over which the moving averages are taken. For example, if M1 is 2, let me take M1 is 5 and M2 is 3, okay, just for an example. Why I am taking it as 5, 3? Because M1 is greater than M2. So you take any example, any value, okay, any value of M1 which has to be greater than M2. Okay, so if I say M1 is 5, it indicates 5 weeks I need to consider. For example, I need to find out forecast of 10. Okay, I need to find out forecast of 10. Then take the latest 5 values. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need to take actual demand of latest 5 values for finding out forecast of 10. Okay. 3 indicates if I want to find out forecast of 10, then take the latest 3 values only. Okay, take the latest 3 value. This is very important point. Understand it carefully. If I want to find out forecast of 10, okay, let us consider I want to find out forecast of 10. Okay, if M1 is equal to 5, which indicates take the latest 5. Let us forget all this. Okay, latest 5 means what? 9, 8, 7, 6 and 5. Okay, so I need to take the actual demand value, okay, actual demand value of latest 5, okay, and then find out the average. That will be my forecast. And in which case I am taking M1, in which case I am taking M1 period, in case of F1T, okay, in case of F1T. So for finding out F1T, okay, for finding out the forecast F1T, what I will do, I will take M1 amount of period, okay, which means M1 number of weeks. Okay, so in this example I am taking 5. It will be easy for us to understand only if I take numbers. Okay, if I take number, then only we can understand this question easily. Okay, now M2 is what? M2 is the parameter for F2, right? What does it mean? M2 is nothing but number of weeks I need to take for finding out the moving average, or nothing but the period, okay, number of period I need to take for finding out the moving average. Here I'm just taking example, I'm taking it as 3, okay, which means if I want to find out forecast of 10, if I want to find out forecast of 10, I need to take 9, I will use another color. For finding out F2, I need to take the latest 3 values, right, because I'm taking M2 as 3, just for an example. So latest 3 values means 18, 20 and 30. So find out average, and that average will be my forecast for 10th week. Okay, I hope until now it is completely clear. Now going to the next point. Actual demand shows a step increase, okay, from D1 to D2. Okay, there was a step increase from D1 to D2. Okay, so actual demand is increasing. Okay, so let us take all the values to be increased only. So what is actually happening? The actual demand value it is increasing step by step. Okay, so that is when time moves from 1 to 2, it is increasing from 5 to 10. 2 to 3 it is increasing from 10 to 20, 3 to 4 it is increasing from 20 to 25, but they didn't given how much is the increase. They are saying that it is just increasing. Okay, for each increase in the time period, there was some increase in the demand. Okay. Now they are asking, they given some options. Okay, neither F1 nor F2 will catch up with the same D2. Both sequences F1 and F2 will reach D2 in the same period, will attain the value D2 before F2, similarly, etc. Okay, you can just read out the options if you want to. Now let me go for the solution. Okay, just see this. M1 for my convenience I am taking M1 to be 5. Okay, M2 for my convenience I am taking it to be 3. Okay. Now, for finding out forecast of 10, okay, for finding out forecast of 10, I'm taking last 5 values, okay, I'm taking last 5 actual demand value for getting F1, okay, so F1 corresponding to 10th time period, which is nothing but what? F1 10, okay, F1 10. And similarly, for getting forecast of 10th time period, for getting F2, okay, for getting F2 10, I'm using only 3 values. Now just try to just try to understand this thing. If I take last 5 value, okay, what is happening to the data? 30 is increasing from 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 70. Okay, I will take the last 10 value, I will take an average. Okay, last 5 value, I will take an average. Okay, so you will be getting this F1 10. And for F2 10, I will take last 3 value and I will take an average, I will be getting this. Which one will be more accurate? Which one will be more closer, or which one has more possibility for reaching the actual demand quickly? Which one has more possibility for actual? See, generally actual demand will be different from forecast, right? Actual demand will be little bit difference will be there from forecast. And out of this two, which has more possibility for reaching the actual demand soon? It is very obvious. For F2, I am taking less number of value, and that also I am taking latest value. Latest 3 values only I am taking. So which means 40 plus 50 plus 70 by 3. So that value, that average will be more closer to the latest value. Am I right? If I take M1, which means if I am finding out F1 at the 10th period, then what I am doing? 30 plus 35 plus 40 plus 50 plus 70, average of that to that means summing up that and dividing by 5, that will give me a value which will be more deviated from 70. Okay, so which means it is getting more deviated from the actual value. Okay, so that is what they are asking. So with neither F1 of t nor F2 of t will catch up with the D2. D2 is nothing but actual. Okay, D2 is nothing but actual. See this, the value which I am going to get now, that is the actual value. Okay, now I am forecasting it. Which one has more possibility, or which one will reach this D2 value soon? Okay, so that is what they are asking. For F2, I am taking very closer value, right? I am taking just, I am taking more latest value. But for F1, I am taking not more latest value, I am taking the latest value, but also the old values also. That is why I said this is something which is very important. They given M1 is greater than M2, which means for finding out F1, I am taking more values. Okay, so which means it will dilute my result. My result won't contain, or my result won't have weightage of my latest value. It won't have more weightage of my latest value. But F2, okay, F2 where M is small, so I'm going to take a value which is, I'm going to take number of periods such that it contains more latest value. It has more weightage to my latest value. See, let me just give you the same idea here. First, in case of M1, how much weightage I am giving for 30? See, totally 5 I am taking. So, weightage of 30 was 1 by 5, right? It's very simple. 30 plus 35 plus 40 plus 50 plus 70 by 5. So, each value has a weightage. How much? 30 has a weightage 1 by 5. 35 has a weightage 1 by 5. And 50 has a weightage 1 by 5. All are plus. And 70 has a weightage 1 by 5. So each values has a weightage 1 by 5. My latest value 70, 50, 40 is also having weightage 1 by 5. But now, if I take only 3, what is happening? What will be my weightage? 40 plus 50 plus 70. Okay. So which implies 40, 1 by 3 of 40 plus 1 by 3 of 50 plus 1 by 3 of 70. So each term having 0.33 weightage. But there 1 by 5, which is 0.2, right? So 0.2 weightage. So which one, like our latest value, 70 has more weightage. There my latest value is having less weightage, obviously. So which one is going to give which one is going to reach the actual demand soon out of this two? Now, neither F1 nor F2, that is not going to be correct. Both sequences F1 and F2 will reach D2 in the same period. No, it is for sure no. Why? Because F1 is having more number of periods, but F2 is having less number of period. So F2 has more recent values, more latest values, and it gives more, it gives more, it gives more weightage to our latest value. Since it is giving more weightage to our latest value, it will reach the actual demand soon. Okay, so the correct answer is F2. Okay, so F2 reaches actual value soon. So F2 will attain the value D2. That is, F2 will attain the actual value soon compared to F1. So this is GATE 2008 question. Actually, you can understand, if you know the concepts properly, you can answer this question in 2 minutes. But if you are having a confusion, okay, very simple concept only. I am taking more time for explaining because I just want to make sure that you are not avoiding this question. Honestly, I will say one thing. When I was preparing for GATE, I avoided this question. Okay, I just left this question. I said the reason already, right? What is the reason? In most of the previous year question book, okay, so this question solution is not there. Okay, this question solution is not there. This question, what is that? Proper approach is not there. Okay. And after that, when I started preparing again for taking classes, okay, when I started preparing again, we have to do, right? As a faculty, we need to prepare again for taking classes. So when I started to prepare again for taking classes, that time I understood the logic behind this question. A small logic. F2 has less number of period, so it gives more weightage to latest values. Okay, F1 has large number of period, so it gives less weightage to latest value. So obviously F2 will reach the actual value sooner than F1. Okay, so F2 will reach soon compared to F1. Okay, where it is reaching, F2 will reach the actual value soon compared to F1. That's it. Okay, I hope it is clear now. So that's it. Let us proceed to the next question.